Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and the final video for Goldie Box Winter 2023 spoilers. This video includes the last set of spoilers, number 9 through 12. There are only 12. There's also a few different benefits for Silver and Gold Bear, and I am going to talk about those, I believe, at the end of this video, unless this video gets too long. In that case, you'll see it in a separate short video soon, but I don't think this video will get too long. We only have 4 items to cover. First, I want to do the cosmetic item. I am wearing it on my eyes. It is a set of 5 singles from IB Beauty. If you remember, we did have an IB Beauty palette either in the summer or the spring. Last spring, we had an IB Beauty palette, and I did say that one of my favorite palettes comes from IB Beauty. It's called Sunday Brunch. I do not have that palette still. I keep asking for it though, so you might see it someday. But they did get me a set of 5 of their new Lush singles, and they're gonna be packaged together. Let me show you the packaging because I already removed them. So they're gonna come like this as singles, but packaged in one bag. And it's gonna be a bag like this with these 5 in it. This is their set. They do have them on their site as a set of 5. The set called Ready to Wear, if you want to look it up. I've already swatched it for you. It is what I felt to be the most winter vibes of the set. So in order, these shades are Headliner, kind of like a coppery color, Silent Disco, Mauve maybe, or a little bit darker than Mauve. Then we have, I believe this one's Fire and Ice. It has some like blue. This one's a little bit more like orange toned and red toned. This one has some blue tones to it, but they have a similar base and they're both kind of shimmery. Then this one, how have I already forgotten what this is called? Road Trip. That one you can see is pretty close to my skin color. It's a little bit darker, but that one will help also cancel blue veins out. It has a little bit of orange in it if you have blue veins on your lid. Really good like all over color, and then have an accent color on top of that. And then my personal favorite, which is called Into the Woods. It's kind of like a chocolate brown, but has these gold flakes in it. And I don't even know if the camera is picking it up with this ring light, but it's really gorgeous with these little gold flakes. I'm currently wearing this one on the edges of my eyes. I already forgot what that was called. Headliner? No, Silent Disco. I'm wearing Silent Disco on the corner of my eyes right now. Just matched my lipstick, so that's why. If you remember from when we had the IB Beauty palette, their shadows are infused with rosehip oil, so it has some skincare ingredient in it as well. Kind of helps out a little bit. You know, our eyes are very sensitive, so it's nice to add a little extra. Our cosmetics are pretty drying, so it's nice to add a little extra skincare love to that part of our eye. And like I said, they're gonna come in this set of 5, which you can obviously split up if you want to split it up. You can gift the ones you're not going to use, or you can keep them all, travel with them, take whichever 1 or 2 you need for that weekend. Like I said, I did this look that I have on right now with just eyeliner and one of the shades. I think that one is the most useful for doing that. Into the Woods as well, if you're okay with a little bit darker kind of smoky look. But the shimmers, I would probably add another matte color to them. They are in these cute little compact sizes. I don't know if I showed you the actual product. So you will get, well, we have 4 of them in our hand. There's a 5th one, he just fell over, but this size. These shades, gluten-free, vegan, cruelty-free, really good. Like, these are colors I think you can use all year long, really. There's not a color on here that I'm like, oh, it's super winter, so these are definitely colors that I think translate to all seasons, but I do like this darker one. Next item, I'm actually going to spoil the family-friendly item because it's something I'm really excited about. It's maybe. I don't know, it's hard because there was the chalk crayons. There's a lot of really good family-friendly items, but right now I'm really obsessed with it, so I feel like it's my favorite that I've ever had. It is a coloring book that says Protect Our National Parks, and the illustrators at this Lantern Press hand drew some of these. Obviously they're not like hand-drawn each one, like in each book, but they're all hand-drawn representations of all 63 national parks on like cardstock material. And if that wasn't enough for you, they've come out of here because there's perforations, so they're really easy. I'm gonna do one right now. Kind of hate to like remove it, but I wanted to show it. Hold on. So let's say you're traveling with your little, or like they want to hang their thing on the fridge or something. You don't have to actually take the whole book when you're traveling, or you can pull out the one you're going to work on. Also, if you have multiple children, they can all pick one and tear out the page that they're going to color. So obviously, you have seen a theme. We had some national park playing cards that explained a little bit more about national parks. So I have it on my bucket list to visit every national park in the US one day. So it's a really big deal to me. Obviously, this is also a really eco-friendly brand to get kids excited about nature. So my family-friendly items sometimes have a nature theme to them, and this has been really fun for me to color. The pages have been really fun for me to color as an adult. Coloring is also really calming. It's really good for you. It's a stress reducer, and we all know we all have stress. And they also are a give back brand. They give 1% of their profits back to the planet because they're part of 1% for the planet, so they give back to environmental causes. So really happy to be supporting a brand that is also giving back in that way. And this is from Lantern Press, and I'll read what it says here. Full color removable reference poster, 68 tear out coloring pages, premium paper stock, and then it says decorate the pages and fill each unique train with almost any medium. The quality paper stock will hold color pencil, crayon, marker, watercolors beautifully. Each page has been hand drawn by talented illustrators at Lantern Press. I'm really excited about this. All 63 parks, so you can learn about them too, and your littles can learn about them too. Now, what would my box be if it didn't have a candle? Because we all know Goldie Box subscribers are candle obsessed. It's a really beautiful candle, and there's 2 scents. So I'm gonna show you the first one. This one's Ginger Squeeze, but what's even cooler about it, or more cool about it, is it has these crystals embedded in it as well. So it is just really beautiful in general. And then the scent, I'm obsessed with this scent. I'll show you the other scent in a minute. So Citrus Squeeze, the top notes are bergamot, citrus, and lemon. Not Citrus Squeeze, sorry, Ginger Squeeze. So obviously ginger's next. The middle notes are freesia, ginger, lily, and neroli. And then the base is ambergris, myrtle, and grass. I don't know if that's how you say it or not. These are hand-poured soy wax as well. So beautiful hand-poured soy wax, and it says up to 10 hours of burn time on these. Candles are another item because they contain fragrances, and fragrance industry is not typically a cruelty-free industry, but these candles are cruelty-free as well. The company, I did confirm that the fragrances used are cruelty-free. The next scent is called Tahiti, and it's in a blue container, but the crystals, instead of being the same blue color, are these like different greens and teals, which I think is even more gorgeous. I think the scent on that one is my favorite, but the look of this one is my favorite because I like the contrast of the greens and blues, or I guess they're complementary colors, not contrasts. So same deal on this one, just different scent notes, which the top is lemon, citrus, and grape, lavender, lily of the valley, and rose, and then sea breeze and jasmine. So for me, I smell the citrus and the sea breeze, and then a slight floral. It says rose on here, but I'm not a rose girl and I don't really smell the rose. The other one smells a little more fruity and less floral. So that one has the bergamot, citrus, lemon, so you're kind of getting all of those right away. You're also getting a little bit of that ginger. And for the first time in Goldie Box history, which I guess our history is short, it's like maybe like 2 or 3 years. Are we at 3 years almost? I don't know. It might be 2 or it might be 3. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Either way, Goldie Box history, I have never allowed the selection of 2 of the same brand. Okay, so if you really wanted both candles, you can now have both candles in your customization. That's because I minimized this down to a selection of 12, and so I'm making sure anytime that I order an item that has 2 scents that it will be really easy to restock, or 2 types that'll be really easy to restock, because I don't want it to run out and then other customers can't get it. That's one reason why I wasn't allowing people to do both, like you had to choose one or the other. You do not have to do that anymore because I've contacted this brand. They have me on file and they are ready to ship more to me should I need more on customization day. So now you can choose 2 of the same candle in your box and your customization will not be canceled. Your customization is still valid. So the only thing you're gonna look for on your customization, what's different now, is that nothing says quantity 2. So it'll say quantity 1 of Ginger Squeeze, quantity 1 of Tahiti, that's fine. If you see a 2 on your customization, your box will only come with 1 and I'll have to contact you if you don't have enough items. Like if you don't have 7, 5, or 3 items, I'll contact you because we're not counting anything over quantity 1. Whatever's in your box, each item you'll only get 1. But variations, now you can get both of them. Very, very excited to announce that because I think it's a great perk. I know some of you were like, oh, I can't decide between, you know, this scent or that scent. I like fruity and I like floral, whatever, you know, now you don't have to. And so the last item is skincare. Similar to that, you're gonna have 2 options. It is from Avatara. They have this like line over the A, and I don't know what it's called, but I don't know how to say it. So I did look it up online, and there are some different ways. So I think it depends on the word. So I think it's Avatara, but if it's not, it's not. They're trying to do skincare sustainably and also, you know, make it affordable. And you can find the brand in Target. That's part of them being like affordable. I got 2 different ones. So You Go Cocoa, which I just like the name, and it of course is a coconut mask. And then Chill Out, which is the aloe vera mask. This is more for redness. This is more for hydrating. I'm going to read a little bit about the ingredients in a second. But because of the affordability, you don't just get 1 or 2 masks. You get an entire 5-pack. So a 5-pack of You Go Cocoa or a 5-pack of Chill Out. So let's start with You Go Cocoa. That's the moisturizing. It does have coconut extract, which is a hydrating ingredient. Also has aloe vera, which is the main star over here, but this one has it as well. So that has some soothing properties, so also kind of cooling. And it does have a cool feel when you place the mask on you. They do have something in it that does give it kind of that cool feel. It has a couple of my favorite anti-aging ingredients. One is called arginine, and then the other is sodium hyaluronate. If you've been on my channel before, you know that that is my favorite form of hyaluronic acid, and it absorbs up to 1,000 times its own weight in moisture, which is, this is your hydrating mask, into your skin at a level that's skin deep. So it's not surface level. You're actually going deeper into your skin and absorbing that moisture. You do have to add moisture on top of hyaluronic acid or sodium hyaluronate when you want it to do that. But this mask is already full of all those hydrating ingredients, so it's a one and done. Put on, and this is 10 to 20 minutes. It really has like a nice cooling feel, I said, as well. Both these masks are going to be paraben-free, phthalate-free, fragrance-free, vegan, cruelty-free, and 100% biodegradable for the actual mask inside. So we love that. Good for the environment. So the next one is called Chill Out. This one is full of some different ingredients, but it's more of like a calming mask. So the main ingredient in this is aloe vera, which has some soothing properties. It helps with redness, helps soothe some redness. Then it has something called Centella asiatica, which is known as Cica as well, C-I-C-A. And this is a K-beauty secret ingredient. It's not really a secret anymore, but it was at one point in time. I feel like you're finding it in a lot of other skincare now. That helps a lot with skin irritation and if you have sensitive skin and any other issues your skin might have. So this Chill Out is kind of helping with that as well. So if you have any sort of skin reactions, this is a great mask to put on after because it has both the aloe vera and the Centella asiatica. The last ingredient I'll talk about is ginkgo biloba. That helps with uneven skin texture. Also, it helps increase moisture. Both of these are moisturizing. That one's just a little bit more intense moisture and at a deeper level. This is a little more surface level moisture and is helping you with all the irritation, redness, sensitive skin, any of those types of issues you might have from some of your other skincare or just like life, you know, being outside or, you know, whatever, the air we breathe, all those things, all the things that are causing issues on our face. This one's helping your reactions to those issues. And again, you have 2 items, and again, you can choose both. If you want 2 5-packs in your, you want 5-pack of this one, 5-pack of that one, you can have both. You can't have 2 of this, you can't have 2 of that, but you can have 1 of each and therefore have 2 of the Avatara or I think it's Avatara, of the Avatara brand. That's it, you guys, all 12 items. Go get your list ready to decide if you want to upgrade, downgrade, all those things. I do have a little bit of time, so I will talk about the changes for Gold Bear and Silver Bear. So Gold Bear and Silver Bear used to have an item that only they could choose. Only Silver and Gold could choose the Silver item, and then only Gold could choose the Gold item. When I went from 16 to 12, I didn't feel like that was fair. There's not enough options for me to do that, so I decided to come up with a couple different perks. There will be a day after billing where all Gold Bears, it's actually 3 days, all Gold Bears for 3 days can add extras. And on those 3 days, all gold bears can add extras of any item, no matter which one it is, as long as they're still in stock, because everybody should have customized by then. So it's the 3 days after billing. As soon as your box is billed, you will get an email, but if not, message me if you're a gold bear and you want the link to buy the extra items. You will be able to add any item, the coloring book, the masks, the sugar scrub, the hat, for $8. So there will now be add-ons for gold bears. Gold bears get that for 3 days and for $8. Silver bears get that for 1 day and for $10 additional costs. People used to tell me like, I want more than 7 items. If you are gold and silver, you can now have more than 7 and more than 5 for additional cost. And it's a little bit more than your cost per item already in your box, but it's definitely better than buying them in the shop. It's also exclusive to only you. You get it added in your box, not separate from your box, so your box just comes bigger and better. And you can do duplicates, so if you want an additional candle and you already have a candle in your box, you can get 2 of the same candle that way. Bronze bears will not have that luxury, and silver bears pay a little bit more for it, so that's how the gold and silver are treated different. That's the main benefit, is being able to add additional items, or like if you want 6 instead of 7 now as a silver bear, you can do that. You don't have to jump up to a gold bear in order to do that. Honestly, it's really, I think, smarter to jump to the gold bear because you get 2 additional items plus a bonus for a little bit more money than just doing the 1 item, but that's up to you. That's definitely up to you. If you want to save those $4 and not get the extra item because you only want 1, the ball is in your court. But the gold bear is definitely a better deal for them because there was no way for them to increase theirs before. So if they wanted to go to 8, 9, 10, 11, you could literally get all 12 items now. It's possible to get all 12 items. You have to pay for each additional, but if you really want to, additional items are going to be available. Like I said, it's a very short time window because I'm going to do it right after billing, and then all those boxes are already kind of going to be ready from customization. So we're just going to add those in for you to have at your fingertips when your box gets there to you. There's another perk for gold bears that out of all of my gold bears and about 75 to 80% of you, there will be one lucky winner that I will choose randomly using a random picker that will get their next box for free. So you'll just get a credit to your account for your next box for free. It's gonna be random every time, just to thank you for being the highest level. Those are the 2 main perks. I will probably also send out some surveys for future boxes and things like that that will specifically go to gold bears as well, but that's just as I need feedback, I will send those. But any survey that goes out for future box items will be going to gold bears. So being a gold bear gets you those perks. For now, those are the extra things that gold and silver get. And those are your 12 items. Let me know down below, what are you getting? What size is your box? How is this season shaping up for you? Is it different? Is it better? Is it worse? I need to know. I need the feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!